That was the most stressful thing I have ever watched. I think I held my breath for 20 minutes.
We're Riley and Courtney Casey. Frustrated by the 9 to 5, we set out to make a living making things. Through your incredible support, we've been able to bring you along for the ride, and we can't wait to share our next chapter with you. Say hello to 20 acres of raw, off-grid land in northern Idaho.
One of the primary reasons we came back to California was so that Courtney could get her eye surgery done. She had PRK done about 6 months ago and just had a touch-up done on her left eye.
At least they only did one eye this time. I'm like a pirate. It's incredibly painful and not fun, but I'm gonna have 20/20 vision when this is over. I took some painkillers and currently feels like there's laser beams of sand in my eyes. My eye, only one
eye. She was snoring, but the noise of the GoPro woke her up.
No, I was not. I was not snoring.
Yes, you were.
It's just standing on what is like in front of a really tall building.
What was?
The giant chicken statue.
Where did you see it?
It was in my dream, but it was standing in front of a tall building.
What was it doing?
I know, it was like, it wasn't a mural, but it was like a three-dimensional mural.
A three-dimensional mural of a chicken standing in front of a building?
I know you're filming me, but that was my dream. I can confirm that I am not competent enough to operate heavy equipment at the moment. So it's a good thing we're not in Idaho, because I would not be allowed in the excavator. Riley's letting the dogs out to go to the bathroom. Support crew.
What?
You're our pit crew, my pit crew. Support team. Dogs are relieved, we are headed home. I didn't hold my breath in the tunnel, but I did close one eye.
It doesn't count.
That's not the same. Where are all of these cars going? Why are there so many of them? Where are they going?
California.
It's too many.
All the people.
I want that crane.
Big crane.
That would sure be helpful for putting our building up. I kind of have to think about the conversations I'm having with you versus the ones in my like semi-awake dreams, because they're very different.
What are you talking to me about in your dreams?
No, I'm having other conversations in my dreams that have nothing to do with you, but...
What are those conversations about?
I don't remember. They keep changing.
Huh?
They keep changing. Yeah, it's a completely different situation. We made it home. I'm gonna go in the house and go to bed.
Go to bed. Today is a big day. The container house has sold and we're gonna start getting it ready to move. The buyers should be here any minute, but I realized we never really gave you a tour. Courtney is still recovering from her eye surgery, so I'm kind of on my own on this one. Bear with me. This is where we've lived for the last year or so. Used to be a big barbecue and a patio set. Sold them. Come on in. Reclining couch. This TV's on a pivot. 2 bar stools so we can eat with each other. Nice spacious kitchen. These are the concrete counters we poured. Big sink with these huge drawers. There's tons of storage. Over here we have a coffee bar and then a big pantry. The apartment-sized refrigerator pretty much holds everything we need. So in here we have a normal flushing toilet, a tiled shower with a cool shower panel, floating vanity with full storage, as well as a medicine cabinet also with tons of storage. People always ask us, where do we keep our clothes? This is our closet. It's mostly cleared out right now. And then seasonal clothes that we're not wearing right now, we can store in these cabinets over here above the bed. So we've got a full king bed in here, just squeezed in. We can't really get around the sides, we just kind of climb over. But as we've mentioned before, with both Courtney and I being 6'2", a king bed is absolutely necessary for us to sleep well at night. Another question we get a lot is, why are there 2 sliding glass doors? Well, one, we wanted a lot of natural light. We wanted to feel like the space was big and open to the outside. And we did 2 doors rather than a door and a window because it sort of eliminates this little pinch point between our kitchen peninsula and the wall, because people can come in and out on this side into the living room or in and out on that side into the kitchen. You don't have to squeeze by to get from one space to the other. Pretty often during the summer, we just open everything up and hang out on the deck. For those of you wanting to know more about our story and how we can afford to do what we do, here's the basics of it. We started Airbnb-ing out our house and living in our camper in local Walmart parking lots on the weekends. After we had saved up enough money, we built this container house so that instead of living in the Walmart, we could live in the container house while continuing to rent out our big house as a vacation rental. And eventually we've gotten to the point now where we have no debt and we're able to just focus on what makes us happy. Sorry Courtney wasn't available to help on this tour. I know it would have been better with her, but hey, at least we got you something. The sale of this container house is going to give us the funds we need to get the shop put up on the Idaho property. And our plan is to build a shop with an upstairs apartment that we can live in that's pretty similar in size to the container house.
That was the most stressful thing I have ever watched. Dan did an amazing job, but that's like, we put so much work into that container and it was just swinging in the air, cantilevered out, and then when he turned around and it was, oh my gosh. I held my breath for the, and it only took him like 20 minutes to load it, but I think I held my breath for 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. The container is gone. We have money to build a shop now. I am so excited.
We've been working on this for a long time and it felt like the day was never going to come, and it's finally come.
And we're so excited. The container is going to a great home and she's gonna enjoy it and use it, and it's awesome.
So time to start ordering materials for the next project.